All right. Greetings, folks. Thanks for joining me. My name is Sam Lair, and I am the boat building and repair instructor here at the Wood Technology Center at Seattle Central College. And today I'm going to give you just a short presentation about the boat building and repair program. And if you have any questions, you can type them into the chat. I'll try to monitor the chat, or you can unmute yourself. I'm going to have a question and answer period at the end of the presentation. All right, this is a 5-quarter Associate of Applied Sciences degree program. It introduces students to the skills needed in the maritime and repair trades. We are located in the Central District. We are a satellite campus of Seattle Central College. All right. This is and you can fact check me on this if you want, but this is one of the oldest boat building programs in the United States. It's 85 years old, thereabouts. And the program is almost all hands-on. I do a little bit of lecture in the mornings and afternoons, but it is almost all hands-on learning. We've been teaching face-to-face throughout the pandemic since September of 2020. And there is no homework. I put that on there because that was what attracted me. One of the things that attracted me to the program. I'm a graduate of this program from about 20 years ago. And every spring we take the boats that we build. We just build primarily row and sailboats, and we test them out on Lake Union, or I'm sorry, Lake Washington. All right, what we teach. The instructors are industry professionals, and when I say instructors, I mean me. I'm the only instructor, but I've been working in the maritime trades for almost 27 years. We teach traditional and contemporary wooden boat building and repair. And what I mean by that is traditional, like the old school plank on frame construction and repair, because there are still those boats out there, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. And contemporary boat building is things like strip plank canoes, cold molding, using wood in a non-traditional way, plywood. So we teach all of that. We teach composite boat building and repair. So that's fiberglass primarily, a little bit of carbon fiber and Kevlar, but not only the construction of the fiberglass boats, but of the repair. We also try to focus as much as we can on green boat building. This is almost an oxymoron, but we are starting to use a little bit more environmentally friendly products, paints. There's some plant-based epoxy resins out there, and we talk about that. I try to use woods that are only domestic hard and softwoods. I don't order any tropical hardwoods to lower our footprint. There is a basic mechanical and electrical portion of this, so you really get a well-rounded education. I'm not trying to make anyone a journey level mechanic or an electrician, but I think it's a good thing to just have an overview and be comfortable with those systems. And we teach a lot of problem solving. You can build the same boat a couple of times and new problems are always going to arise. And that's one of the things employers love about our students is the ability to problem solve and figure things out. These are transferable skills that we're teaching here. So some students don't go on to the boat building or repair trades. They go into maybe residential carpentry, cabinet making, things like that. I believe if you can build a boat, you can build anything. All right, this is a full-time 5-quarter AAS Associate of Applied Sciences program, as I've said before. And we run Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 3:15. So there's no class on Fridays. I have a lot of students that work at night. Some are bartenders, Uber drivers. Some folks work on weekends and on Fridays. But it is a big commitment. It's a big time commitment. We continuously enroll. So you don't have to start in September. You can enroll fall, winter, or spring quarters. We don't typically run in the summertime. And if you're going for the degree and you're going to take the related instruction, math, English, psychology, that kind of thing, it's typically offered on the Wood Technology campus, at least pre-COVID. It was offered, and if it's not, it's offered online. So that makes things pretty easy. All right, careers and jobs. Washington State has a high concentration of jobs in the maritime trades. Actually, Washington State has employs about 70,000 people in the maritime trades. I just looked this stuff up on the internet, so you know it must be somewhat true. It's a $21.4 billion industry here in Washington State, and it has $4.7 billion in wages annually. So it is a big part of Washington State's jobs. The folks that are working in the maritime industry now aren't getting any younger. We've got a lot of folks that are retiring out, and we need more people to come in. You can get jobs in commercial and recreational boat building shops, repair yards, places that are doing interior joinery on larger vessels, even smaller vessels, places that are doing mechanical and electrical systems and repair. Remember, Washington State has the highest per capita boat usage in the nation. And of the about 117 shipyards in the US, about a quarter are located right here in Washington. I was just back at a shipyard that a lot of my friends are at right now. This is last Friday, and I'm 48 years old, and had I gone to work and helped them like they wanted me to, I would have been the youngest person on that crew. So we need more folks in the maritime trades. We don't really have a formal job placement here at the Wood Tech Center and the Boat Building and Repair program, but I keep in touch with a lot of the people that I know from when I was working in the industry, and people I've met just while I've been here teaching. And I get contacted on a pretty regular basis looking for graduates of this program. Employers are constantly calling me. And we attend a lot of trade events and career fairs that put our students on the map. Last week, we were part of the Boat Show Career Fair. This spring, we'll be part of the Washington Women in the Trades Career Fair. We've been part of the Port of Seattle does career fairs. So I do just about everything I can to let people know that that our graduates are out there and looking for work. That's it. I was being truthful. It was a pretty short presentation. If you've got any questions or anything that you want to say, you can talk to me right now. If not, there's my contact information. You can email me or call my office phone anytime. You can schedule a tour to come down here to the Wood Technology Center. And we used to run tours every Wednesday. That was pre-COVID. Now we're just doing it on kind of a make an appointment basis. And we'd be happy to see you down here. So with that, I'm opening it up to questions.
Hello, I have a question. Are there any prerequisites to get into the program?
Other than just a high school diploma or a GED, that's it. You don't have to know anything about boat building or woodworking or anything like that. You can come in knowing absolutely nothing about that stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned math, English, so it's just like the basic math and English that's needed?
You know, I believe so. I'm not going to be able to answer that completely because I actually don't know. I can tell you that when I went through this program 20 years ago, I had a little bit of college left over from the first time I tried college, and that counted. And I only took really basic math and things like that. If you email me, I will be able to put you in touch with our front office staff who would be able to answer that question for you.
Great, thank you so much. And then, so you mentioned that if someone were to want to just go there, we would just email you to set up an appointment, correct?
Yep, absolutely. And like I said, we were here Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 3:15. And you know, if that doesn't work, I can always schedule something outside of that time too. I understand that, you know, folks work and things like that. But really, I'm pretty flexible, and we're here, and we've got a great front office staff. So it's really any time. And I tell you, I really appreciate you coming. I'm a lot better in person than I am over the computer. And you really have to see this place. It's especially if the students are here and the work's going on. It's a really good vibe.
Awesome, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the information you've given today.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're interested in any other programs, but this was so short that I'm sure you could probably duck into another breakout room and see something else.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great night.